Today's local and national news from Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And if you'd be kind enough to like and subscribe, here's a tip for you to get the very latest news from us every day. When you subscribe, click on the button that says All. And then every day you'll get an update straight from us.
Following a crime reenactment by a Chinese man now accused of taking the life of a ladyboy in his rented rooms in Pattaya, police have told the press that the rumours of a so-called organ harvesting are far from the truth. Clearly now the man has confessed to choking his prey, and evidence points to several purchases made earlier in the day, including scissors, cloth and tape, which may indicate premeditation. But there's no evidence of any organ having been stored for future use. Reality is that the man is obviously one of the sickest individuals caught in the city in recent history, and has admitted to performing a stem-to-stern cut on the lifeless prey before removing two vital organs along with synthetic breast enhancers. The 25-year-old is said to have operated as a body seller here for a considerable time and met the Chinese man on the seafront before willingly going to his rooms. Much, if not most, of the gory detail is too much for a news article. However, the methods indicate that this may not have been his first attack, and police in his home country have been asked to investigate his lifestyle there. Full details are not available despite speculation, and won't be until forensic reports are released to the media. The industry minister has cancelled the business licences previously held by the Chinese-owned steel company, which is said to have committed multiple violations, including the supply of what is now reported to be substandard steel used in the recently collapsed high-rise in the capital, shivering and then falling to the ground during a recent series of tremors from an earthquake. A full investigation continues into the company contracted to build it, as there's zero expectation of any more survivors now being found. As of May the 1st, that's Thursday, a warning to all travelling here to Thailand that every non-Thai national must now complete the Thai digital arrival card online before arrival. The change, which is expected to speed up custom checks at the airports, applies to all non-Thais, including those with extensions of stay, often referred to as one-year visas. All, with the exception of transit passengers, must complete the online application 3 days prior to arrival. Details at keydac.immigration.go.th. Monday morning saw reports from the deep south, far from the tourist regions, of 2 policemen and a defence volunteer losing their lives. One was shot, and in a separate incident, a remote detonated device saw an armoured truck blown from the highway and 2 lose their lives. Yala is not a tourist region and remains on the warn list for many embassies who report all but the far south of Thailand as safe for travel as always. In the capital, a Chinese man has been arrested as the operator of a retail outlet within a well-known mall, said to have been found to contain upward of 27,000 counterfeit products, all on sale there. He was being held as of last night. Meanwhile, back at home and in Pattaya, an Iranian duo were arrested in their rented rooms after reports that they were duping numerous tourists out of large amounts of money, in one case $700. It seems their trick is to befriend newbies to the area and show interest in seeing currency from their country. A sleight of hand saw them take the cash and their marks, none the wiser until later, when they reported the issue to police. Luckily, in this case, the notes were sequential, making those found in their rooms easy to identify. And 2 Westerners have been fined after a falling out with the local delivery driver saw them berate and then beat him up. Said to be drunk, they threw the rubbish from a vehicle at the bike rider and then left the vehicle to follow up with a fight. As bullies, they soon reverted to norm when other locals came into the fray, fleeing to the safety of a local convenience store, where they were duly apprehended by police, who, weeks old, made them pay a fine and saw that they compensated the delivery man to the tune of 15,000 baht. No word on their yellow streak or whether they managed to hide it. And with the Met Office warning of thunderstorms at any time today, highs of 33 dropping down to 28, and the real feel of 40 at times.
Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.